Welcome to Game Theater TV. Today we bring you 6 best fighting games for Android as of January 2020. The fighting game genre is still well represented on mobile devices over the years with a great mix of ports and original titles to satisfy fans of fisticuffs. Here's hoping we see more ports of classic fighting titles, but until then, enjoy these great games. Pixel Punchers. Remember the game Punch-Out for the NES? Remember how awesome that game was? Well, Pixel Punchers is like an updated version of that retro classic that's been perfectly optimized for Android. The controls are spot on: tap the gloves to punch and tap the arrows to dodge your opponent's punches. In career mode, you'll lay waste to the lower level boxers as you work your way up to the fight against the champion. While you're pretty much able to stand in one place and practice your combos in those earlier rounds, you'll need to learn how to bob and weave effectively to move up the rankings. Each match consists of 4 30-second rounds, so you really gotta impress the judges or knock your opponent out if you want to collect the purse and advance to the next circuit. Do you have what it takes to be the world champ? Download Pixel Punchers for free. The King of Fighters 97. Hardcore fans of fighting games already know the name King of Fighters. It's up there alongside Street Fighter as one of those revered arcade fighting games that has stood the test of time. This is a fairly complete port of the game from the Neo Geo home arcade console, which, most important of all for a ported fighting game, has support for Bluetooth controllers. You can choose from 34 different characters from the original game and create your dream team of fighters to take on either an AI opponent or a friend via local multiplayer. There's a good amount of customization available for the controls, and the gameplay is exactly what you'd want from a ported fighting game. I really can't recommend playing this game without a Bluetooth controller, though, because the on-screen touch controls are just too challenging when you're battling the tough AI. Download The King of Fighters 97 for $2.99. Injustice: Gods Among Us. Injustice: Gods Among Us is an award-winning fighting game that puts you in control of the most powerful and exciting characters the DC Universe has to offer. We're talking Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Arrow, and even villains such as the Joker. The game uses touch-screen controls which aren't ideal, but work well enough here. You swipe and tap to attack and link combos together. If it sounds very similar to Mortal Kombat X, that's because both games were developed by Warner Brothers, so you basically get one great core game with different coats of paint to satisfy two different fan bases. We're not saying that's a bad thing at all, but considering the file sizes for both of these games, you're probably best off picking your preferred franchise. If you're a huge fan of comic book heroes, this game is for you. Download Injustice: Gods Among Us for free. Real Boxing 2: Rocky. Take fighting to the next level in Real Boxing 2: Rocky, the first authentic Rocky experience for mobile. Fight as the legendary boxer Rocky Balboa and challenge Apollo Creed, Clubber Lang, Ivan Drago, among many others, to become world champion. Ready for round 2? Feature of Real Boxing 2: Rocky. Become Rocky Balboa and fight for glory. Join an endless MMO fighting experience. Engage in fast-paced on-the-ring action. Battle against unique bosses. Choose your style of boxing. Unlock hundreds of powerful items. Create the ultimate fighter. Play exciting minigames. Download Real Boxing 2: Rocky for free. Mortal Kombat X. Get over here! Mortal Kombat X takes the gruesome action of the well-received console edition and scales it down and optimizes it for your Android phone. All your favorite Mortal Kombat characters are here, along with some new ones thrown into the mix. And if you love ultra-violence, you'll love what this game has in store. To that point, this game is definitely not recommended for younger kids, as the mature rating would imply. The game employs touch-screen controls that don't actually feel like they inhibit you at all from having full control over your characters. You predominantly fight in 3 versus 3 battles, so you can strategically tag in different fighters as needed. The graphics here are basically console quality, but that comes at a price for your storage. This game takes up nearly 2 GB of space. If you're a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, I'm sure you'll be able to make room on your phone for this glorious, gory game. Download Mortal Kombat X for free. Shadow Fight 3. The latest entry in the silky smooth fighting series for Android, Shadow Fight 3 is a huge step up in quality, and that's saying something because Shadow Fight 2 was pretty incredible in its own right. Whereas the second game had a stylish 2D art style where you controlled a silhouette shadow fighter, Shadow Fight 3 delivers 3D rendered arenas packed with a surprising amount of detail, and your fighters have emerged from the shadows, so to speak, and look great. Shadow Fight has always had buttery smooth controls and animation, and those return here. The physics are spot on, too, as a well-timed heavy attack with a sword can make your enemy drop their sword and send them flying. There's a full campaign to play through and a ton of weapons, armor, and special attacks to unlock and customize your fighter with. There's no multiplayer here, but the focus on delivering outstanding graphics and smooth gameplay really paid off. Best of all, this game is free, although there's in-game currency that you'll need to manage to buy new weapons and other upgrades, along with in-app purchases available if you need an influx of coins. Download Shadow Fight 3 for free. What's your favorite fighter? Did we miss your favorite game on our list? Was it Soul Calibur? Because it's been removed from the Google Play Store for some reason. I know, I was bummed out to see that too. Either way, let us know what you think of our picks, or what we may have missed, in the comments. If you enjoyed what you watched, and want to see more from Game Theater, then hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell icon next to it, that way you will never miss any of our videos. Thanks for watching Game Theater TV, see you next week.